Hello everyone, today we will see ad hoc wireless network, in that issues in ad hoc wireless network. First of all, medium access control. The major issues that affect the design, development and performance of an ad hoc wireless network system are medium access control. The primary responsibility of the medium access control protocol in ad hoc wireless network is the distributed arbitration for the shared channel for transmission of packets. The major issues to be considered in designing a MAC protocol for ad hoc wireless network are as follows: distributed operation, synchronization, hidden terminal, exposed terminal, throughput, access delay, fairness, real-time traffic support, resource reservation, ability to measure resource availability, capability for power control, adaptive rate control, use of directional antennas. First of all, we will see distributed operation. Ad hoc wireless network do not have central coordinator to distribute bandwidth fairly among nodes. Therefore, nodes must be scheduled in a distributed fashion for gaining access to the channel, and for this exchange of control information amongst node is required. Therefore, the MAC protocol design should be fully distributed and must make sure that the additional overhead incurred due to this control information exchange is not elevated. Here we will see the basic structure of distributed operation. Here it is the BSS, that is basic service set. It is a wireless station, and wireless station having the different system connected to the access point over here. And in ESS, that is extended service set, again here is the wireless station, and the number of system is connected to the two access point over here, and this access point is then connected to the distributed system. And IBSS is the independent basic service set, and here it is the wireless station again, and this number of system is connected to the server. Now synchronization is very important for bandwidth reservations by nodes. The MAC protocol must take into consideration the synchronization between nodes in the network. The MAC protocol design should take into account the requirement of time synchronization. Synchronization is mandatory for TDMA based system for management of transmission and reception slot. Synchronization involves usage of scarce resources such as bandwidth and battery power. The control packets used for synchronization can also increase the collision in the network. Here we will see in the diagram, wireless network will be there and different nodes are connected, like laptop, or you can say mobile. So all nodes are connected or surrounding to the wireless network. Hidden terminals are nodes that are hidden from the sender of data transmission session but are reachable to the receiver of the session. In such cases, the hidden terminal can cause collision at the receiver node. The presence of hidden terminal can significantly reduce the throughput of a MAC protocol used in the ad hoc wireless network. Exposed terminal, the node that are in the transmission range of the sender of an ongoing session, are prevented from making a transmission. In order to improve the efficiency of the MAC protocol, the exposed node should be allowed to transmit in the controlled fashion without causing collision to the ongoing data transfer. Here we will see hidden and exposed terminal problem. In diagram A, the hidden station problem. Here we will see here the three different system will be there, A, B, C. C is transmitted range of C's radio. A want to send to B but cannot hear that B is busy. And in diagram B, the exposed station problem. Here number of system A, B, C, and A is transmitted range of A radio. B want to send to C but mistakenly thinking a transmission will be failed. Throughput. The MAC protocol employed in ad hoc wireless network should attempt to maximize the throughput of the system. The important consideration for throughput enhancement are minimizing the occurrence of collision, maximizing channel utilization, and minimizing control overhead. Here we will see in graphic format of the throughput. Access delay, the average delay that any packet experiences to get transmitted. The MAC protocol should attempt to minimize the delay. Fairness. Fairness refers to the ability of the MAC protocol to provide an equivalent share or weighted share of the bandwidth to all competing nodes. Fairness can be either node-based or flow-based. The former attempt to provide an equal bandwidth to all competing nodes, where the latter provides an equal share for competing data transfer session. Here we will see the fairness distribution system. In ad hoc wireless network, fairness is important due to the multi-hop relaying done by the nodes. Real-time traffic support in a contention-based channel access environment without any central coordination with limited bandwidth and with location-dependent contention supporting time-sensitive traffic such as voice, video, and real-time data requires explicit support from the MAC protocol. Resource reservation. The provisioning of quality of service defined by parameters such as bandwidth, delay, and jitter requires reservation of resource such as bandwidth, buffer space, and processing power. Ability to measure resource availability in order to handle the resource such as bandwidth efficiently and perform call admission control based on their availability. The MAC protocol should be able to provide an estimation of resource availability at every node. This can also be used for making congestion control decisions. Capability for power control. The transmission power control reduces the energy consumption at the nodes, causes a decrease in interference at neighboring nodes, and increases frequency reuse. Support for power control at the MAC layer is very important in the ad hoc wireless environment. Adaptive rate control. This refers to the variation in the data bit rate achieved over a channel. A MAC protocol that has adaptive rate control can make use of high data rate when the sender and receiver are nearby and adaptively reduce the data rate as they move away from each other. Here we will see the diagram of adaptive rate control. This is data rate, this is time, high load, medium load, low load, operating region, traffic rate, threshold value. Use of directional antennas. This has many advantages that include increased spectrum reuse, reduction in interference, and reduced power consumption. MAC protocol that use omnidirectional antennas do not work with directional antennas. Here we will see in the diagram topology control with directional antennas. Here is the antenna